Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday. Hello. Oh, well, that Nightbot thing didn't work. Oh well, I'll just have to delete that then. Boop. I got the add quote thing finally working, so it should be able to add quote and such whenever someone, or rather, when a moderator uses it. Hey, Valen. Hey, Parmless. And hello, Harlequin. Parmless asks, when are the adult games going to happen? Need heroes with massive honkers. We're not doing any adult games like that. I'm not a coward. I just don't want to get banned. Plus, I don't really stare at Uncanny Valley stuff. Hey, Valen. Vacation was pretty nice, actually. Went to the beach a couple of times. Got to see a couple of friends. And for the most part, pretty chill. I was rather happy about it, to be honest, because I feel like I really needed it. So, but yeah, I feel recharged. I feel upbeat. Turns out one of the positions that I want opened up while I was on vacation, and so I'll be putting my application in for that. So fingers crossed in that regards. Things might change, but who knows? We won't know until we get to that. But until then, how's everyone else doing? Let's see. I know Harlequin's here, so I don't have to throw a brick at him. Did I post everywhere? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. But yeah, I finally got the add quote thing to work to where you guys should, moderators should be able to use the add quote now. And everyone should be able to just do command quote or exclamation quote. But before we start digging into the game, I did want to actually, funny enough, the idea of adult games and the stream. I'm not going to be doing adult games. But I did see a tweet by Toasty Time not too long ago about the future of video games will on the surface be monthly friend slop and cozy games, but in secret will be increasingly advanced Gooner games made in RPG Maker that are the last thing capable of bringing you dopamine fried body to tears. Everyone knows this deep down. I want to point out, they're probably not wrong in some regards. And unfortunately, like, there's been a large amount of friend slop games and cozy games that have been coming out. I'm aware of them. I've played a few of them. But overall, it's like, yeah, you know, people enjoy what they enjoy. And friend slop is pretty much like, how dare you have fun and enjoy your friends, but yeah, whatever. And then what else was there? There was the new RM Planet, RPG Maker Planet, where someone discovered that Twitter's mean. I guess that's the best way to put it. But you know, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of it. Where is my game? That dude was wild. Which one? The RM Planet one or Toasty? Because like I was reading through the RM Planet one, doing the forum. I don't know. Oh, what's with Toasty? Oh, yeah. As far as Toasty, like, I follow them because they're like a very prominent RPG Maker content creator, and I kind of watched some of his videos before I started streaming, and also when I was first starting out with streams. But for the most part, I haven't really caught any of their content in a while. But at the same time, not really. Not Hug. Hey, Fortuna. Dude hosted an AI allowed RM game jam. I ain't touching that. Yeah. But yeah, as far as that one from the forum, yeah, social media ingy people. What do you expect? Was this stop with this stupid xenophobia reminds? What? I have no idea what. Sorry, I found like something else posted by Yampool onto the forums. And hold on a second. What do you mean the actual? What do you mean social media shows you exactly what you interact with and rage at? Total news. Yeah. Surprise, I guess. Yeah, like. I had no idea why. Oh, it's off topic. Okay, so I feel slightly better about that. And I was wondering, it's like, why is this on our RPG Maker forum? But, okay. I guess that answers that question. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not joining that. What was the Central Mode for? I'm not joining the forums. I'm not joining any more forums. At all. Period. I'm not doing it anymore. Because honestly, I can't be asked. I'll be flat honest about it. I just can't be asked. Let's see. Let's click that open. I mean, you're no dev. What do you even want there? I try to dev. I fail at it, but I try, damn it. Alright. That's the important thing. It's that I try. I feel like this normally went to full screen. Eh. Sure, it's fine. It's in the option menu. I'm not too particularly bothered by it. Beer! Beer me! Oh, no one's here. Oh, that's right, they're all in the arena. Inventory. Yeah, it's all stocked up. Oh. Hey, Dev? Dev? I found a problem. So, apparently if you go to Manage Party and you press one of the buttons to, like, go to the side. Oh. Oh, F5's not working. Okay, it's just, I guess it's just relaunch. See if I could recreate that issue. So I went here, I went to Manage Party, then I pressed down, and then right. Okay, so it is completely recreatable. Broken game is broken, and we're just going to continue on. Yeah, coder making mistakes. Oh man, that's what happens. What did we pay this guy for? Tier 0 cost 0. Tier 0 cost 0. Classic. Classic Aliana. Aliana? Aliana? Alania. Alania? Alania. Yeah, you have stable plus left. Okay, good. I don't have money for that because I am the broke. Get some money from there. I'm not robbing people. I'm simply liberating them from their material goods. Guarding the wares while the tournament's going on. Well, you're doing a shit job. Keep at it. Do I even have any? I don't. Oh wait, that's the... I haven't really worked on it anymore since I lost all my files. I'm pretty miffed about having lost all the stuff I made past your version. I haven't got the muse to get back into again. You know what? That's fair. Okay, who are you? Give me your money. Give me your money. Don't fucking ignore me. Give me your money. Yeah. Over here. If you're here to sign up, I'll have to ask you to get back a bit later. Exchange period has not started yet. Well, why is your if not capitalized? Guess I can't go down there because I'm not registered. This place is rude. How am I supposed to take all of their money? They're not giving me all their money. Oh god. Damn it. Ow. Fuck. I'm okay. Oh. I just need some enough. Ow. Sorry, someone sent me a message. Thank you. Oh god. It seems hard enough to pop my back. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Saloon travelers, halt your steps. Only those who bear a dungeon pass may approach the dungeon. Bastar's law is firm. No pass, no dove. Fool over there tried to get past without a pass, and alone of all things. Rules sway for none, very. Hey, yeah. Remember that energy source I was looking for? Turns out it's supposed to be in this dungeon. I know our little deal for me to go to Bastar with you a lot is over. But, well, what do you say we join forces once again? And, the path? Super simple. Just one of us needs to enter the Bastar tournament and win. Then we all go. Don't see why not. You own your own on the way here, after all. Sweet. Back to Bastar and into that arena. Return where the sun marks you worthy, Very. And we will have passage. Okay, so they're being racist, I think. I don't know. Oh, there's ads incoming, everybody. Harlequin, I would buy you a subscription from the last Twitch payout that I got, but unfortunately, it went to Mrs. Part-Time, so... By the way, whenever you guys are resting at the healer's place, I will replenish my gadgets. Thought you should know. You say a lot. Do. So, Jarlos, you're just in time. Registration for the tournament is open. Victor earns a dungeon pass. Only one of you may enter, but the pass will serve your whole group. And Barry, which of you will stand the Torai and fight? I think Dunstan and Daz have the highest survivability. Times here. So, hold on. Turn some range. Side boost damage, critical chance to reduce damage taken for 3 turns. I think Dunstan. Wait, hold on. Did we ever look at his? Also, titties don't beat game dev. They're there to support game dev. You know, like a bra supports breasts. That's how it's supposed to work. Argo, my defense should come in handy in a duel. Splendid. Use the stairs to your right and wait for your friends may seek an audience. Best not use your coordinate form. We don't want to cause a ruckus. No, I was planning on whipping that out in round 1 on the weakest guy. Saloon citizens of Bastra. Merchants, travelers, and our Baroness, welcome to today's tournament of the Torai. Wait. Baroness? This is a very, like, Arabia/Egypt themed place. Why Baroness? That's not the right term. Whatever. The rules of Ciprovieri. No items are allowed. However, gadgets and other equipables are. Every battle will be one-on-one. The winner of each match will face the next challenger. Fight with skill and courage. Defeat all 5 challengers, the prize is yours. A dungeon pass that will serve your whole group. Cheer for your fighters, Very, and place your bets now. The matches are about to begin, and the Torai awaits. That's why fans please need to hear the real-life ranks of Arabic kingdoms. It doesn't, I guess, but it's more of a weird expectation. It's like, oh, hey, this culture in your world is based upon, like, say, a French kind of culture. I'm not saying this in this one in particular, but it's saying, hey, in your fantasy book, movie, TV series, game, whatever, you have a culture that's being represented, and they are, like, heavily influenced by the French culture of, like, the medieval or Renaissance, whatever. It would then be very strange if a person of that, essentially, culture is then referred to as, like, a title from a different culture. So that's part of the reason why it's like, that's kind of weird. It's not so much of a adhering to a real life ranks, it's more of It's more of like a language thing. Because the idea of like Torai, that sounds like, I don't know if it is, but it sounds like it would fit in this kind of world. And the fact that they refer to people as very, that also sounds like it would fit in this culture. But then turn to their leader and say, the Baroness. That sounds odd. Give your applause for the steadfast cleric. Still chasing that dungeon past Liarel. Liarel? Bro, I was joking. I can't tell that in text. But also, it's also something I've realized that is probably good for a lot of people to understand in general when it comes to writing, is essentially understanding the way languages work and cultures work. That if you are wanting to essentially set up like a feel, it's best to stick with titles and phrases that are similar to the real life counterparts. That way it's easier for your audience to adjust and understand. Facing our devoted cleric, we have a new contender in the Torai. Traveler from afar, ready to test his strength before the crowd. Give your cheers for Dunstan, our next hopeful challenger. This is my first game that has more story than a premise. So be gentle. It's not your first game, it's your third game. Or did this one technically get made first and then you made the other two in the interim? Which in that case, this is still technically your first game. It's the first game with an actual story. Tiki's Adventure had Tichi's Escape had a story. I can see you're skilled and quite striking. Don't go too hard on me, alright? Sorry, I'm not going to be charmed by you. Fine. Didn't like you anyway. Sorry. Dunstan's not going to be charmed by you because he's got something called stupid. And also, shield to the face.
Double slash. Double slash. Double slash. Double slash. Double slash.
I mean, it's probably going to be hella easy. This shit's a nightmare to balance for all the characters. Yeah.
Double slash.
Did she just heal herself? You bastard.
Double slash.
Damn it. Damn it.
Double
Here we go.
slash. Double slash. Double slash.
There we go. One down. Well, next time for sure. Here we have it. There is lost. Better luck next time. Here's the next challenger already. Fierce warrior known for his strength and unstoppable fury. Give your best. Give your yours for Borak. I lost my pants, so I'm taking yours. Think you beat me? I'll show you real strength. I don't back down from anyone. Let's get this over with. Let's do face me, because it's damage reduction. Yeah, some.
Double slash. Double slash.
Damn it. Shrug it off. Oh, that tells me grand old nothing of what that's supposed to mean. Oh. He just isn't affected by status effects at the moment. Okay. Ow. You dick fucker. Damn it. Damn it.
Double slash.
Well, I died. Not yet.
Double slash.
Yeah, I like that versus like, oh, let's just do a full redo.
Double slash.
Okay, so shrug it off means he's gonna go berserk, gonna start hurting me many more times. So I need to just start wailing on him.
Double slash. Double slash. Come on. Face me.
Some damage reduction going.
Double slash. Double slash. Double slash.
Yeah.
Double slash.
Nope. Ooh. Damn it! I fucked that up. That's on me. Okay.
Double slash.
Why? Why are you throwing stuff at me?
Double slash. Double slash.
The real problem is that because of everything, you've not been able to, or because of you losing all of your progress and all those files, it means you haven't been able to fix everything that needs to be fixed.
Come on. Face me. Double slash. Double slash. Double slash.
Come on.
Come on. Face me. Double slash. Double slash.
Oh. Damn it. Nope. God dang it. I can beat him. Gotten close a few times. It's just freaking timing.
Double slash.
Fucking double slash.
Double slash.
And that hurts a lot.
Come on. Face me. Double slash. Double slash. Come on. Face me. Double
Come on. Even worth doing second wind because no, not really. And I can't really stun him because of Shake It Off.
Double slash. Double slash.
Yeah, I've made terrible decisions.
Double slash.
Okay, hold on. I increased his damage, so it should be more than enough. My only guess is it's mostly because I'm not hitting him enough, or actually landing the double slash properly enough.
Double slash.
And I should use Face Me more
Face me.
for constant damage reduction.
Double slash.
Because as soon as he gets low, he's going to do that.
Come on. Face me.
And that wailing attack that he does, where he hits you multiple times, fucking hurts.
Double slash. Come on. Face me.
Considering Dunstan's second wind ability does not heal worth shit. It's not really worth doing on this.
Come on. Face me. Double slash. Double slash. Double slash.
Damn it.
Come on. Face me.
Maybe an idea to use Shield Bash as often as possible instead of Face Me. That would work, except for when he goes into his rage, you can't stun him anymore.
Come on. Face me.
Because apparently when he's in Shake It Off mode,
Double slash.
he can't be stunned, and the defense down also doesn't work. So,
Double slash.
in most cases, you'd be right. But unfortunately, in this case, you are not.
Face me. Double slash.
God dang it. You need to stop fucking up on that.
Come on. Face me. Double slash. Double slash. Come on! Face me!
Like I said, it'd be worth it if...
Double slash!
Or second wind would be worth it if it healed just a little bit more. Considering it just absolutely doesn't.
Double slash!
It's like 18 HP. Yeah, doesn't matter. But I think face me is still not optimal since you still get damaged and lose a turn in the process. Not sure though. Well, if I do just full on blitz, so let's see, stun works now because he's not in that one state. And then I do that, followed by just wailing on him. If I actually fucking hit my abilities or timing, I could get him down lower faster to an extent. But the problem is, god damn it.
Double slash! Double slash! Double slash!
Things you're invested into the attack skill upgrades means more timed inputs, of course.
Double slash!
I mean, if I don't kill him this time, I think that's what I'll do.
Double slash! Double slash! Double slash!
Yep. It's very cost effective, I think. Rend is. The problem is the fact that, again, once he enters that shake it off spot. No, I don't want to. I don't care about him. I want him. Is that, like, none of the status effects work on him. Do Blade Point. Go over your heal real quick, just in case there's something about it that's like, oh yeah, you didn't heal beforehand, so you don't. Fuck you. I don't know if I could use my core knight, that'd be different. Just fucking delete them. Yes, yes. Hoppy, hoppy, happy, happy. Throw that one guy down the hole. Yes, Cornite would delete them if you actually managed to hit the inputs. Hey. Stop being mean. So because of that, also now I don't have face me, which...
Play point! Play point!
suddenly. It's freaking annoying. Gotta get used to a new timing.
Play point.
Maybe I should have gotten with the Orc Dami Mommy.
Play point.
See. Start with a Ren. Dang it. Hit the fucking inputs, Ian.
Play point. Play point.
Ow.
Play point.
Dang it.
Play point.
Come on, I gotta kill him before he does the fucking hammer of justice. Or treats me like a pair of fucking bongos.
Play point.
There we go. See, I just needed to hit him harder. Not bad. But I'll come back stronger. I'll come for your pants. What a clash. Boric falls to a worthy opponent, and the arena roars with excitement. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right voice. Up next, a master of speed and precision, who strikes before you even see it coming. Welcome the monk, Kaylin. Precision and speed decide the outcome. Let's see how you handle it. If the orc deals more damage the fewer HP he's got, simply a DPS check. Ah. Offense the best defense or something. I don't need to defend if I can make them die first. Precision and speed, huh? I'll meet them both head on. Hey, are you faster than a shield to the face? No. Looks like you're not.
Play point.
Ow. Dang it.
Play point. Play point.
I think. Alright. Dang it. Oh, fuck. Straight up DBZ'd my ass.
Play point.
You bested me. I'll train harder for next time. What a match! Galen falls, and the crowd can hardly believe it. Up next in the Torai, a towering fighter armed with a massive wrench and brute strength. Give your cheers for the Tinkerer, Droven! Everyone grew quiet because they fucking hate that guy. Step up and trying to get flattened by this. Heavy hitter, huh? Need to stay start. Hello, Mr. Tinkerer. Does that helmet like the sound of this? Ah, shield bash. No matter the game, it is always the most satisfying of attacks. Has he got like rollerblades on his shoes or something? What is it with that? Magnetized. Oh, that tells me a whole lot of nothing. Ow. 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 Okay. I now know what it means to be magnetized. Sir, your wrench is too large to actually be useful on anything, other than to bludgeon things. You are ridiculous. I love it. But I'm going to stab you. Mostly because I feel like I should. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Smackies. Gah, blast it. Should have packed more punch. And that's it. Droven's brute strength and massive wrench were no match. And he concedes the Torai. Now, the final battle awaits. Step lightly, for the next fighter moves like wind and shadow. An elven swordsman, pale as moonlight, precise as the finest blade, and swift beyond expectation. I hope they have a date set for me later. Citizens, merchants, and the Baroness alike, raise your voices and give your cheers for Erendor, the Valen swordsman of legend. Ian sounded like some DBZ World Tournament announcer. Joke's on you. I used to do that. Not professionally, just more of funsies. Saloon, Lyrian. Stand ready, for even the slightest lapse will be your undoing. Let's see what you got. Just unzips his pants. Oh, wait. I did not mean that way. Oh, Dark Elf. Ah, getting risky up in here, I see. Ow. Excuse you, sir. I did not say you were allowed to take the defense down off. Now, you know what? Eat shield. Dunstan, how the fuck did you miss? He was stunned. Elven footwork. Tells me nothing. Now yield. The Torah remembers, but today belongs to you. And there we have it. Erendor has been defeated, and the tournament comes to a thrilling close. What a spectacle the Torah has witnessed today. Skill, strength, and cunning tested to their limits. Citizens, merchants, and even the Baroness herself, cheer for our champion! This concludes the event. You may claim your dungeon pass at the reception. Damn, those Bestarians must have some low standards if that guy was a swordsman of legend. I know, right? Oh, cool. Yeah. Congratulations, victory. That was quite a show out there. You've more than earned this. Good luck in the dungeon. Gonna stab you in the face. What? What? In the butt. Alright, I can get this back. That's better. Let's see. She has 4 points. General odds blocking only can make except for damage over time effects. Yes. I like how Varn got a SP, but he didn't do shit. He cheered very hard. He didn't do shit. He was over there eating a corn dog like his life depended on it. And I mean long ways. Yeah. Didn't think you had that much grit in you, Dunstan. Guess you've been learning from the best. I have to admit, you've matured just a little bit. Solid work. Really kept your head out there. Figuratively, I mean. We're gonna check out that dungeon. Let's hope that Colt hasn't been there while we've been getting this pass. Oh, we're gonna get there, and the Colt's already been there, looted it, pissed everywhere, and didn't leave us anything. Be sure to pass. You may pass, but beware, the dungeon is Vesh. Be prepared. Is Vesh? It's dangerous, or someone has a foot fetish here. Gross. I was just clicking on things. I'm glad to see that actually did something. Ah, Clankers. Oh, that one's just got guns. Alright, so let's do Face Me, Magic Frost Arc, and Smackies.
Come on! Face me!
Wow, it just keeps punching. Oh, they just like punching. Let's see. Those two are stunned now. So. Ow. Dick. There we go. Giant robots down. Well, there weren't giant robots. Medium robots? Robots down. I like how we have, like, obviously, like, Egyptian-inspired hieroglyphics and fucking steam pipes. Steampunk robots and zombies. I'm sorry, zombies. Gotta be very specific with that.
Come on! Face me!
Dunstan, you're just letting them walk all over you? He likes it? Oh. Well, that explains a lot. Oh, it's two. Okay. Face me. Magic. Barrier. You.
Come on! Face me! Persist!
Glad that doesn't do more damage.
Waypoint! Persist!
Ow.
Waypoint! Persist!
Alright. Face me. Magic. Frost Arc. You attackies.
Come on! Face me! Persist!
Ow. Dunstan, quit bleeding. You're not paid to bleed. You're paid to make them bleed.
Waypoint! Persist!
Now I can't read hieroglyphics, but I think the stuff on the walls is telling you how to make bread. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think it's about how to make bread. I could be wrong. I'm possibly wrong. But at the same time, who are you to say that I'm wrong? It could be just about bread. Bread is awesome.
Come on! Face me! Persist!
Kind of like those giant robots.
Waypoint! Persist!
Ow. Oh, good to know that always just does 1 point of damage.
Waypoint! Persist!
He must be rubber bullets. Quit being over dramatic.
Waypoint! Persist!
So that one's down. Now we can go on over into here. All the gems. Oh wow, that's a lot of them.
Come on! Face me!
Yeah, these zombies will be easy. Ah! See? Barely do any damage. Perfectly fine. Now, if there was more of them, there might be a problem. But this many? No. Infected. Infected. Max HP and damage were reduced with damage taken every turn until in battle. Okay.
Come on! Face me!
And this should get rid of it. I got rid of one of them. Now those last three should be low enough for me to just tackle out. Ha ha ha, you can't catch me. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I'm somebody. I don't remember. That's not important. You know, I hope I never get to the point that some part of me goes to like somewhere and be like, do you know who I am? I play video games on the internet for people. I'm a pretty big fucking deal. Because if I ever get to that point, please shoot me.
Come on! Face me!
Come on. Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm using Core Knight. Wasn't really planning on it, but I guess here we are. Dang it. Hello, Inazuma! Yes, the sprites are pretty cool, and also, I'm still a fan of the Core Knight transformation. Purely because, you know, Harlequin showing that he is really good at eventing. Still find it funny that Alania gets Alania gets the fat Goblin King, or Frost Goblin King, as hers. Meanwhile, Dunstan gets a fucking rock, and Daz gets a dragon. Speaking of dragons.
Come on! Face me!
No, that's not good. Alright, zoom B down. Oh, it's a Toby. Slowly getting better at this timing stuff. But now that I say that, I'm probably gonna start fucking up pretty bad. Okay. That one. There we go. That reminds me, I need to enable the thing to where you guys can redeem either points or bits to give Toby a treat. Hey, Maelstrom! Oh, boy. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. God, I'm getting old. Sneezing sometimes hurts. Sitting sometimes hurts. Existing sometimes hurts. I'm just glad that, like... Oh, excuse me. I didn't end up like a couple of my friends and Mrs. Part-Time and get like sun poisoning. Oh, it's vacation or something. Because they got burned pretty bad. I do like this puzzle and the layout of this dungeon. Face me.
Come on! Face me! Pursuit!
Yeah. This is a meaty thwack sound for... Oh yeah. Congratulations. Actually, you know, hold on. Technique. Rend. You can do glacier volley and you can attack as well. Stab the zombie. Thwackies. Ow. Technique rend. Attack, attack. Alrighty. I missed a treasure chest over there. How dare I miss a treasure chest? I need that treasure. For what? That doesn't matter. It's probably going to be just gems, which I'm then going to turn around and spend on booze. But hey, that's my booze to spend. You can't tell me how to not spend my booze. Damn it, no. Stupid buzzle bees. I'm sorry, those are brass buzzers. There we go. But hey, Maelstrom, how you doing? How goes the land where you are? Tis it good? Tis it bad? Have you finally found the way? Do you know the way? Has anyone seen my pants? It's a mecha dragon! Increasingly deals more damage. Gearworm. You know what? I can dig it. Appreciate every game with orcs in them. Kid won't go to bed. This is not the way. Oh, yeah, I know how that is. Still no core magic. Gotta have some more. For no other reason than but to have an orc. For the love of the game. I feel like at some point you're pretty much required. God dang it, I messed up. Required to have an orc. God dang it. I messed that up so much. But also, the way I see it, if you're going to have a fantasy game, and there are going to be essentially fantasy creatures of some sort, or fantasy races, if you're going to have them in your game, you should also make them playable. What if we'll pull off a full core attack more than once until the game's completed? I have done it twice, I think. Once for certain. Shut up.
Come on! Face me!
Yeah. It's a good thing I did that then. Ow. Golly. Considering she does ice damage, and it's made of metal, and it's heated, shouldn't she be doing even more damage?
Come on! Face me!
But the machine runs better when kept cool, so technically it should heal it. No. Certain machines run better when cold, yes. But this is obviously like a furnace-powered steam machine.
Come on! Face me!
How much health does this thing have? Ow.
Come on! Face me! Pursuit!
I don't know if I saw that right, but it looked like using an item increased the Cornite charge as well. Dragon tank. Yeah. Honestly, I do like the idea of mechanical dragon that you have to fight. That does appeal to me quite a bit. It's not the dragon that's overly tanky. Ian's DPS is really low. Well, I'm sorry.
Waypoint!
God dang it. I clicked it on accident. Supposed to take the head first. Oh.
Come on! Face me! Pursuit! Waypoint! Pursuit!
Face me. Item. First aid kit.
Come on! Face me!
Why? I had to say something earlier. Because I said something earlier.
Waypoint! Pursuit!
Like, as far as, like, the dragon not being overly tanky, I'm not certain that is accurate to say. Because I would say, okay, so using it as like a general and rounding down, Daz does about 140 points per turn. Alania does roughly around 160, and let's see, Dunstan does about 120. So all three of them have attacking pretty often. So even with that in mind, yeah, it's looking on the tanky side. Mind you, that takes into account of me not fucking up my timings. Could be done. I don't know. If you kept Rend up, that DPS would double. Well, if you hit your core attacks, then it'd be another massive bonus. If you didn't run around the base level of attack skills, you'd be done around, I don't know, 20 turns, tops. You're playing more defensively. Well, yeah. That's how you're supposed to play, isn't it? I mean, it's a viable way. True, but by me essentially playing more defensively, I'd kind of make sure that I have a better chance of surviving, I guess. That's probably gonna kill everybody. Yep.
Come on! Face me!
Oh. Only works inside of it. Also, what do you mean just the baseline of attacks? I'd like to point out, my choices when it comes to your skill tree are, do I increase my health and my damage percentage, or do I get another attack? That's pretty much your choices that you're given through here. Because I like Rend is 1, but then increasing the duration of Rend is 3. Getting Blade Point is 5. Which you need another 5 then to get Flurry. Which you then need another 5 to get Flurry, Impale Rush. And then another 5 in order to get Blade Storm. So yeah, I could get more attacks, but I'd have to lose a lot of these other abilities, support abilities, mind you, in order to get those. The same with Thaz over here. Yeah, I could, for a cost of 5, get Overwhelm. That means 3 points less into either Mighty Strikes, Healthy Body, Skull Splitter, or any of these. Same with Alania. Again, 6 points into Cryo Crystal for her. And that would mean less points in, everywhere else. Varn I haven't really looked at, but it's kind of the same. So, yeah, you're not wrong that I could technically be going for a higher level of attack skills, but at the same time, is it really worth it considering the trade-off is less health, less damage, because that's the only way I can afford those other skills. Because you don't have a stereotypical leveling system, you have a... Oh, you get skill points based upon, like, how many interactions you do or certain things you do, and that's it. So, without a basic leveling system, there is no way to truly, like, prepare for a higher level of combat, I guess. Ready to approach the Baroness. Step back at once. So the Bastar Guard greets the champion of today's tournament. Champion? Forgive us, Baroness. We did not... Apologies, champion. We meant no offense. See, it does not happen again. Excuse their zeal. Even my gods forget their manners when pride gets the better of them. In that last clash, don't even flinch. You just charged through their attack like it was nothing. Sometimes the best defense is not stopping at all. Gotta keep the momentum, you know? Keep that in mind during my training. Tier 0, cost 0. Yeah, I can't afford that, so... Where's Gabbo when you need him? As much as I like milestone progression systems, I feel like in video games feel bad. You are kind of correct in that. Milestone progression systems are not always the smoothest or easiest to do in RPGs. But at the same time, it depends on what type of progression system we're talking about. Because remember, when it comes to certain games like Legend of Zelda and such, those are technically a milestone as well, because you progress whenever you get through a dungeon or something like that. You get a new piece of equipment or a heart container or something. So that is technically a progression system as well. But when it comes to an RPG with something like this, where you have skills and points and character level ups, milestones then become a hit or miss depending on how intricate the system goes. Tower Song did milestones rather well, because it was literally based upon, like, did you defeat all the enemies in this map? You get a milestone. Or did you complete this one chapter or this one section? Yes, milestone. Yeah, and you get a skill points based off of that. With this, it seems kind of like it's going for that, but because of the way that the skill tree is, it's not as rewarding. Because, like, earlier was mentioned, like, using Face Me is not always great. At the same time, taunts all enemies while reducing all incoming damage by 35% for 3 turns. Combining with that with Barrier, then Dunstan pretty much becomes this unstoppable fucker, which is kind of what I want. He is being a tank. The problem then comes from the fact that the person who should be doing the most damage, Thaz, is lacking behind a little bit, purely because without Dunstan doing rend, she's not doing as much damage, and she only gets 2 hits because getting overwhelmed requires me to lose out on so much more. I mean, I have both. You got progression system with the skill tree, but also a level system, which is just upgrading gear. You just use your money instead of EXP points. Right, but at the same time, how many battles do I have to go through in order to get, say, 1 level up? And also, when it comes to the level up of the gear, what all goes up when you level up the gear? I think I can freaking hit the freaking timing on that. Yeah, it feels the same as you do normal RPG. It's just you have to go to a city, tracking back to Final Fantasy 15 where you had to camp. I mean, in Oblivion and Morrowind, you had to find a bed to lay in. But also, so hold on. So let's say Thaz. Thaz currently has 2 points. I want Overwhelm. So that means 3 points I'm going to have to give up from somewhere. So, if I gave up these two, that's 5% and 5% of damage. Because remember, it's not 10%, it's 5%, then another 5%. Alright. So I'd have to give up these two, or Skull Splitter, and one of these, a damage or health. Sorry, someone messaged. Oh, the kiddo messaged. I'll look at that after stream. Yes, but you could give up on her stun since you've not used it during the stream, since Dunstan already has a stun, to get her a better attack instead. You also don't really need temper. Kind of do, but kind of don't. So, temper is good for moments where I'm in a combat situation where generating rage is more important than dealing damage. At the moment, I do agree with you that I could probably drop that. But at the same time, temper gives you 10 rage, attacking with your basic attack gives you 8. Right. So if I wanted to essentially speed run up to Whirlwind, that would take 5 turns. Which has been fair on you since Second Wind and Temper are useless skills. They really are. I've used Second Wind a few times because there's moments where Dunstan needs Fervor in order to essentially, like, use his taunt ability again. But, like, as far as, like, the rest of this, as far as, like, increasing damage, if you're... Oop. That was me. If your attack is 10, and then you up it by 5%, it's now 10.5. And if you up it by 5% again, it's now 11.025. And then, you know, up it again by 5%, it becomes an exponential growth over time, essentially. But the point being is that, like, oh, cool, you know, I can get overwhelmed. But now... I've lost out on a few things. And this is what I mean by, yes, we have a skill tree, but because the way skill points work, my choices are, do I lose an ability, or do I lose damage or health? And with Dunstan, it's kind of worse. Because, again, him being a tank and a tanky character, losing an ability is not good. And while he already does a little less damage because I gave up some of these, he kind of needs all of these abilities that he gets. Eladia doesn't really have too terribly much, unfortunately. Like, not really. Because, I'll be honest, her abilities kind of suck. Focus. Regenerate some mana every turn for 5 turns. Yay. You passively regenerate mana every turn. That's much better. This is a really good ability. That's why I've been using it. Permafrost. Conjure up an icy storm, damaging a random enemy every turn until the end of battle. I want that one. Freeze an enemy, giving them a barrier and stunning them for 3 turns, breaking the barrier before it runs out, deals bonus damage. That seems really good, but it costs 3 points. So it's the trade-off isn't balanced. So yeah, maybe I'll try and implement a different way to unlock attack skills that are outside of the skill tree. It's working processor. But also, why level Alania's HP when you constantly taunt away? Or taunts anyway? What is 15% of HP for Alania going to do? It's not 15%, it's 5%, 5%, 5%. That is an equal 15%. But even then, what it is that, okay, the dragon is a good example, because the dragon did AoE breath attack a couple of times. Alright, if Alania has less HP and doesn't have a barrier up, a barrier that in order to cast on everyone costs 80 MP, she is dead. Alright? So, giving up hit points for her already turns her from a glass cannon into one made of fucking paper.
Come on! Face me! Overwhelmed!
Juked. That being said, as far as like the pain points in regards to the game, I still really like it because it actually does have like a lot of good parts to it. Let's see.
Come on! Face me! Overwhelmed! Point. Overwhelmed.
I want a giant robot with gun hands.
Point. Overwhelmed.
Dang it. I already got that one. Alright. No.
Point. Overwhelmed. Come on! Face me!
There you go. Yeah. What is it, Toby? Why are you sitting there all sad like? Were you hoping for treats? They didn't buy you any treats. No, I'm not gonna give you a treat. They didn't buy you any treats. Yes, I'll give you some pets. Ah, needy dog. No, you're not allowed up in my lap. You're too big to get in my lap. Oh, don't pull out my headset either. Stupid dog. He's not a bright boy. Dog attack. Kind of. Mrs. Part-Time must be in the bathroom or something, because whenever she's around, the only time he comes around me is if she's not available. That's weird. Night, Maelstrom. Appreciate you swinging on by and hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Damn it, I did it again. Ha! I got a perfect one, Harlequin. Told you I could do it. You can die in peace now? No, you can't. You die when you finish making my game. Man, juking these things is easy peasy. Except for the times I can't juke them because they're blocking the wall. Blocking the wall? Blocking the door. Working on a different game now until the Origins groove back because not deving is kind of lame. Yeah. I've been trying to work on my art skills a little bit, but unfortunately they are not great. So I get very disappointed in myself. Command attack. Brute force, arrangement. One more art so I can hire you? No. Then you can make money to become a publisher. No. No. I don't think I'd ever sell my art purely because I don't believe it is of quality.
Come on! Face me!
That being said, I think the main thing is drawing people is just fucking difficult. And that's what bothers me. I'm also still trying to find like my own style. Wait, also, Harlequin, you can't hire me. You don't have any money. Thought I'd forget about that little detail, huh? What do you mean I don't have any money? You're broke! The whole point of you making this game was because you're broke. The point was because I was broke, I would be making some RTP slop. Now, because you bought all the assets on sale. Obviously. Man, I wish I could get commissions on the sale. 50% off the next 20 commissions. Oh, man. Damn it. Damn it. Technique. Shield bash. Actually, no, core knight. Barrier all. Okay. Damn it.
Come on! Face me!
Overwhelmed.
Shield bash. Item. Oh, so it does also restore her Core Knight.
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Right.
Waypoint!
Overwhelmed.
Oh.
Waypoint!
Overwhelmed.
You gotta fix everything, Harlequin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on! Face me!
Damn it. Defense down. Whirlwind.
Waypoint!
Overwhelmed.
Okay. Second wind on him. Imagine, no. Force whirlwind. Second one again. Glacier volley. Attack. See, moments like this is why I say second wind has its uses. It's just the healing aspect of second wind is shit. Race me.
Come on! Face me!
Overwhelmed.
Friend, Core Knight. But I gotta ask, are you just grinding for conversation, or does the game stall hard at this point? Ugh. I wish I could tell you. Oh, fuck, that messed me up. Damn it, Nova! Welcome, Nova and Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Fucked me up on the timing. No. Oh, I still don't have a shield bash. Barrier all.
Waypoint.
Overwhelmed.
Ugh. Thank you for the raid, everybody, and thank you, Nova, for stopping on in. How's the stream go? What'd you do? Do anything fun? Did you do some deving? Did you finish that thing that you were supposed to finish?
Waypoint.
Overwhelmed.
Harlequin, as a point of thing, question, how much health does this thing have?
Overwhelmed.
75 viewers tried to make me laugh, I never did. Don't even tell you otherwise. Ah, I see. You won't be deving for a while, it seems. Ah, that's a shame. Face me.
Come on. Face me.
Overwhelmed.
I hope you're joking at the 18,000. That's a lot. This has been one dragon? Yes! No, it's just 5k more than the Kraken, actually. Yeah. Oh. This is actually my second time going for this thing. Yeah, I died the first time. It's... I do think there's just a tiny bit too much when it comes to the health pool of this creature. The secret boss? No. Face me. Magic, barrier.
Come on. Face me.
Overwhelmed.
Oh, we're finally getting it close to red. We might actually possibly kill it this time. Maybe. I doubt it. But we might. Damn it, die already! Mrs. Part-Time and the kiddo made muffins and I can smell them and I want them. But I can't have them until this thing is dead.
Play point.
Fuck. Yep. Alright. I think we're just gonna back this down. Harlequin. Wait, you lose again? Yes. Wait, I missed it. Can you do that fight again? Maybe next time. I don't know. Harlequin, I think you need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to balancing things. Again. I think I finally have enough to buy another upgrade. Because I'd like to point out, I'm at like +6 party gear now. And yeah. Turtle tactic doesn't work against an enemy that deals increasingly more damage. Agreed, but if you noticed, I primarily only used Face Me to where his attacks focused mostly on Dunstan, and I had the other two pretty much attacking most of the time. I also use Rend pretty often. I'd also like to point out the fact that when using Face Me, his little multi-shot of fire up in the air only hits Dunstan and not the rest of the party. So that's part of the reason why I was using that as well, because that way I can then mitigate who gets damaged and, you know, how much damage they take. Then again, you know, as I've said 1,000 times, and I'll probably say 1,000 times more, you as the developer know the ins and outs of your game way better than any player. So you're going to know the better strategies and so on. That is also part of the reason why I often advocate to make sure that when you make something and you make it challenging, you make it challenging for the average player and not just for yourself. Because even if I never perfect hit the Core Knight abilities, the fact remains that if it has 18,000 HP, and at best I'm doing 130 per hit with Daz, and if I hit every single time with Overwhelm, that's what, 3 hits? So, oop, 18, sorry, that's me again. Oh, sorry, that's 1,800 I put. So 18,000 divided by 130. Daz would have to hit 138.46 times in order to kill it. So if I combined all of their DPSs and see, Daz was hitting about 130. And then Aliana was hitting for about 65, so that's 195. And then Dunstan was hitting for, what, 70? So let's just put it at 300. 20 divided by 300. 60. When I play test, I'm not even using any skills outside Ren, so I don't know what to tell you. I hardly handicap myself more. Okay, but what's your party gear at then? Because at the moment, it's like I said, it's at +6. Okay, yours is also at 6. My question is, you're not going to get more unless you run the damage like 6 more times, I think. Well, that's also the thing. I hate grinding. I'm always going to hate grinding. But the question then comes from the fact of, like, what is it that you're doing that I'm not doing? Is it the abilities? Hold on a second. Gotta click back to the game. Is it the fact that I'm using these 3 and I'm not using Varn? Oh, you're hitting your corrected inputs that actually are corrected. Okay. But also, you know, what are the skill points at? Because I've not really been putting points in the critical strike for Aliana. I think I got like, oh yeah, I've got none for Thaz. And I've got none for him, for Dunstan either. Not wasting turns keeping barrier up 24/7. Again, the barrier that I use to make sure primarily that she stays alive. Why is keeping barrier up considered a waste? Because Harlequin likes programming his games to where he doesn't like anyone who plays defensively. I noticed that back in Tiki's adventure as well. Because Aliana is the biggest DPS in the party. Sort of, yes. But also at the same time, Aliana is the one with the barrier ability. She starts out with the barrier ability. It's super useful, again, for the simple fact of I'm able to mitigate damage. If I'm able to prevent damage from happening, great. Sorry, I missed something earlier in chat that Valen said that was actually rather poignant. What does Sakurai say? What does Sakurai say? If you find it easy, 50% of your target players won't be able to do it. Something like that. Because again, the whole, you know, you as the dev know more of the ins and outs than your players do. And everywhere else, this works great, but not when you fight someone who will destroy you if you're playing defensively. So I have to change my entire build, or I have to change my strategy completely. The dev is the worst play tester. Exactly. Because the way I put it, like, I want to put it like this, Harlequin, is in order to actually balance encounters, you don't have to build it for one strategy only. You have to build it for multiple strategies. Excuse me. Because you're going to get players who play defensively, like myself, or players who play aggressively. I play defensively based upon what my party makeup is. At the moment, I have tanky Dunstan here, who likes to face check everything and stun things and keep attention on him. He is doing as a tank should. We have Thaz here, who is there to crush things against her muscle mommy abs, as she does. And then we have Aliana here, who is essentially a support caster, because all of her abilities are support. She essentially does DPS, yes, but what else does she do, especially early this on? She provides a barrier. That's kind of it. Now, I could start, you know, I could rearrange all the skill points and go for this. So let's see, she's at 221. $192. You respect this game? Yeah. But the problem comes from the fact that now she's losing health, and my choices are you can defeat all enemies with any strategy, but you are expected to adapt to some degree. If I let you beat anything with a regular attack, I might as well only have the level 1 goblins. If you expect, then it's possible to try different character builds and strats, so at least there are options. Yes. Also, Harlequin not quite. Okay, so you're taking the idea of making an encounter possible to be built by multiple strategies to an extreme. Because if you want to boil it down that much, all we're ever doing ever is attacking. Ever. Always. Constantly. We're just attacking. We're just attacking. But you also have to remember that when it comes to balancing any encounter, you have to take into account how many points and how many actions and so on everything does. When the dragon goes and gets a stoke point, it damages increases. When it does its AoE breath attack, it hits everyone for how many times. When it does its normal launch breath up into the air attack to rain it down, it hits everyone how many times. When Dunstan has the face me, the taunt up, it only hits him twice. Thus, again, saving the rest of the party from any damage. So it makes sense from a defensive strategy to essentially put the taunt on Dunstan, throw a barrier up, and then throw damage. Which is kind of what I've been doing. Oh yeah, I realize it's the bug, that I've just been abusing it, because it makes the most sense to abuse it. You also have to look at the inverse as well. There's going to be conservative players and non-conservative players. There's so many options that you'll have to be in the middle of the road. Like, I love burning MP in games. It's there to get it out or get going. Right. But also we run into the problem that Alania has a limit of how much magic she has. So giving the whole party a barrier, which by the way is good for that AoE breath attack, to make sure that, Alania doesn't die the first time it happens, is, again, a great mitigation of damage. But if it eats up her entire mana pool, then that's not great. Because it's good that she's able to do that and then drop another barrier if needed. Ugh. Excuse me. I am tired. But when it comes to balancing combat, it can be difficult. I'm not even going to say it's easy. But honestly, when it comes to this fight, it's the same as some of the previous ones, where it's like the challenge of the fight is a DPS check, but at the same time the DPS check is versus a sponge. How do I out DPS something that's essentially, soaking up more damage than I can output at a reasonable? Because even if, say, I hit most of the attacks that I do, if I hit most of the attacks, because again, if I'm doing roughly around 300 points of damage per turn, then it's going to take me 60 turns. If I do more than that, and say 600, then hold on. That's going to be 30 turns. But again, that requires me to constantly be putting out that amount of damage. So I was going to say, the encounter is easy as hell, but not when you play with 1 tank, 2 mitigator, and 1 DPS. That's never going to work in any game. Harlequin, do you not play MMOs? Because you know what a healer is, right? They're a mitigator. You know what you do in MMOs, right? You tank, you heal, you stab. No one plays MMOs. Nova, don't lie. We all know that you're on My Little Pony's Treasure Island adventures ever since they shut down Club Penguin. I joke, but no. Don't talk to you like that. No. That being said, Harley, I do get where you're coming from, but you also, again, have to also see about it where your players are coming from. If more than one person who plays your game says, hey, there might be an issue with like how much damage this thing is either taking or dishing out, then you need to look at it. But yeah, 14K hours of Final Fantasy 14, and those are parties of 5. You don't have a healer, so you can't win a fight against a DPS check. Ooh. Thank you, my love. I love you. Sorry, this is taking so long.
Are you aware what time it is?
Yeah.
It's okay, so that's fine. It's taking a shower.
Okay. Finally. Ugh. If you want a great case study for class systems and balancing with having mechanic-focused design, study 14's class design. It is pretty solid. I won't deny that. Entry and Odyssey, my beloved. Why does that sound familiar? Entry and Odyssey. I mean, I don't have 200 playtesters, but so far, most people have found the game too easy. Then they're probably doing it the Kuro way, which is essentially to butt chug heal sauce while just mashing the attack button. Because if I go in there with just Dunstan, or with Varn instead of Dunstan, I don't even really know how this fucker plays. They are probably vet RPG Maker people. And that's also possible. I don't think that's possible with the limited healing. Haven't seen anyone try, to be honest. Yeah, you never know. But again, you know, why is the idea of doing a defensive strategy not valid? That is something that you're going to have to kind of question. Oh, it's a chocolate muffin. Oh, sweet. Chocolate chip. Oh. Sorry, I got a chocolate chip muffin. Varn is great for AoE and sustained DPS with his limited damage. Or limited damage. It's been valid for 6 hours you've played. I don't think too much to ask for a strategy change. I'm willing to do a strategy change, don't get me wrong. My question is the idea that there is only one strategy to beat him? Or is there more than one strategy? Why is one strategy the way to go? Because I like to point out, the strategy for beating the orc was also just mash button. Just attack. Don't do anything else, just attack. the strategy for beating the arena as a whole actually was just attack. That's it. That's all. For most of those fights, like, there was no reason to stun them other than the fact that I was like, it's probably a good idea because I'm a defensive player at times. So, you still be defensive, but does Dunstan really need a constant shield up, even though he already has 35 damage reduction, the cost of his damage? Yeah, it's not the best design. I mean, it's a good thing to point to, though. I want to point that out. Okay, so Aliana at the time was doing 64 damage per hit, and so if I hit her flare thingy, she was doing that times 4. So that's 248 points of damage. So cool. That is more than what Dunstan was doing. So yeah, that's good. And while you're right, the Face Me does provide a 35% damage reduction. It's not always great because sometimes receiving no damage is better than receiving reduced damage. Oh. But if you're upgrading her attack skill instead of having a Frost Dark. I was using the Frost Dark mostly for whenever I had large amounts of enemies to deal with. So, at that point, the fact that you can respec at any time is a boon in the sense that I could essentially throw out her current build right before the boss and then go and fight the boss and hope that works. And do that again and again and again until I find the right build. Excuse me. But at the same time, you have to question, at what point does it just frustrate your players of having to brick wall themselves until they get through? Some players will brick wall themselves multiple times until that they either break through the wall Kool-Aid Man style or they find a way around it. Depends on the player. Other players will, say that the tutorial level for Cuphead is too hard and they'll stop playing. One of the things you do, you don't really have to change your build at all. You could just use less barrier, hit your core attacks, and be Gucci too. Well, that would require, a lot of things. For one, me to have the problems that I have, and two, for you to fix the gaps. Listen, asking for jump dashes in Cuphead was a big ask. It really wasn't. You know what? I'm giving all of you required reading. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now. Yeah, no more of this. No more of this. I'm giving you all required reading. Shit, I closed that and I don't remember if I saved it. Oh well. Howard Game Joe is supposed to complete tutorials. Alright, so there's a game called there's a book called Game Design by Andrew Rollins and Ernest Adams. Alright, it's an old book, but it's Andrew Rollins and Ernest Adams on game design. I had it back when I was in college, and it does actually go into a fair amount of information when it comes to game balance and so on. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there it is. Normal stream. This book. Mine has a different cover because it's slightly older and it's also marked as the custom edition. But I got it when I was back in college. It's a very thick book, roughly around, what is it, 415? No, hold on. Around 600 pages. It's a lot of good information in this thing. I'll point that out. But when it comes down to it, it goes rather in depth and uses very good references to a lot of games that came out around the time period. Because, like, mind you, this book was published back in 2003, so it references Half-Life. But it does talk about game balance and getting all of that done in regards to static balances as well as dynamic balances. You reading? Shit, I'm illiterate. Well, I can't help you if you're illiterate. How many games did these two make? Let me think. If I recall correctly, let me see. I believe they worked on a few of them. There we go. Allow me to fucking click on things. Thank you. Can't seem to get his actual thing. But he did work for Sony for a good while. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Oh, wow. They both worked for Electronic Arts for a good while. And Madden NFL was one of them. But they also worked as lead designer as Dungeon Keeper series and the Genesis The Hand of God. At the same time, I don't really think asking, like, oh, what games did they exactly, produce is critical, because, again, it has a lot of insightful information in it regardless. But yeah, Andrew Rollins and Ernest Adams on game design. It's a good read. It's helpful. It'll learn you people some things. I think I had that book in college. That's where I got it from, actually. Back when I went to ITT Tech. God, I'm glad that place shut down. But yeah. I think that's enough for them. It's a good book. You guys should read it. Again, it's very insightful. It may help you. It may not. I still suggest it, though. For now, though, I am tired. I can't words very well at the moment. So I'm going to go to bed. Before I go to bed, I'm going to throw you guys on over to Midwest Game Guy. So, ladies, gentlemen, you wonderful Technicolor rainbow of individuals, both inside and out, as always, I greatly appreciate every single one of you. And I'll catch you guys next time. But for now, remember, brush your teeth, sleep well, eat well, and always take feedback with a grain of salt. Alright. Laters, everybody.